What's up, everybody? Steven here for Off the Shelf Movie Night to talk to you about something big, something I've been waiting for months and months and months and months. If you like physical media, this is a place to be. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's talk about physical media. Let's talk about Blu-rays and DVDs and 4Ks and all the things we like to buy and the way we like to own our movies. Let's get right to it because this is a big one. I've been waiting for months for this, and I'm going to unbox it here with you. I think there may have already been a few unboxings of this, but I'm going to do mine anyway. It is the Second Sight Special Edition Dawn of the Dead release. This was, to my knowledge, only a UK release. It took a lot of doing to get a copy of this. My friend Zach and I both wanted it, and we were able to score copies. This is a very, very limited release. I can't remember exactly how many were printed. It's very limited though. You might go to Diabolic DVD and contact them directly and see if there's any shot of still acquiring this thing if you're interested. This is the George Romero original Dawn of the Dead, to me the best zombie film ever made. Followed closely by Lucio Fulci's Zombie. Those are always the top two. From that point forward, it kind of changes here and there based on mood, but this movie is always number one. So it is a nice, solid, rigid box, and there is a lot in here for one movie. I'll give you a quick shot of the back. You can pause that, maybe zoom in there and just see all the extras, but I'm going to go over it with you and just share what's in here. So let me get this. So we've got a J card here. Let me just get that off. There's a J card. And then we can take a look at the box together. I have not even opened this. I've had it all day. I wanted to do this video earlier today, and just other things got in the way, and I wasn't able to get around to it till just now. This is late at night that I'm recording this. It says, when there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth. That is what it says on the back. Very minimalist artwork, but perfectly appropriate for something as premium as this release. This ended up being something like $104. So it splits just like this. There you go. So this is a 4K release of Dawn of the Dead, but there's a lot more in here than just that. Let me get my notes here so I can make sure I go over this with you properly, because there is literally... Oh, did you get that little flash there? Little Easter egg about my own movie. So there's a couple of digipacks in here. The first thing I want to do is show you the books. So we have a Dawn of the Dead novelization. This is a paperback, but is very nice textured cover. Nothing to show on the inside, just a book. Very comic booky art on the front. The thing that makes this the most special, though, is check the art, the writers there. Got a George Romero novelization of his own film there. There's the back. All right, novelization, very, very cool. And then we have another 180-page hardback book. Very, very cool artwork here. I love this. With a ton of essays in here on the classic film. And of course, as you would expect, plenty of art, still gallery. What else is in here? There's probably some poster art. Oh yeah, look at this. Some newspaper clippings. Can't wait to sort of soak in the movie and then, pile up and relax and read this book. Very, very cool book. Second Sight spared no expense on this presentation. Spoilers for the ending of this review, but they didn't. They spared no expense. So let's get the first digipack out here. Oh, we got a floater. I hate having a floater. It's pristine though. It looks really, really good. So we've got more than one floater. But also looking good. Looking fine. Don't be freaking me out. Alright, so the digipack. I kind of would have liked a book, that opened. There's no artwork on these discs. You'll notice that they're marked with, let me just pull one out here. If you didn't see it on the front of the box, they have the UK rating system there, because this is a UK release. But if you didn't know, and I'm surprised that people that I run into and talk to that still don't know, but 4Ks are region free. So the 4Ks in here, no problems, no issues whatsoever. The Blu-rays, I'm going to have to work on that one. So in the first digipack, disc 1 is a 4K scan of the theatrical film. I haven't looked at it yet. Like I said, just open it. But the word I'm hearing is that it is gorgeous. There's a 5.1 mix and then a remaster of the original mono mix. There's some archival stuff on this disc also. There's a commentary with, let's see who's in it. George Romero, I know, is in it. Tom Savini is in it, and Christine Forrest is in it. And then there's a new commentary from Travis Crawford. I know the name. It's not standing out to me right away, but I'm going to listen to it. Disc 2, as I showed you, not really much to keep showing you as I go over this, because it's very minimal, but it's very plush at the same time. Disc 2 is a 4K extended Cannes Film Festival cut. Now, Romero has said before that this is not his favorite cut, that he really prefers the theatrical cut. But I'm glad we have it here, because there's footage in here that's you may have not seen before. There's also a commentary from Richard Rubinstein on this one. That's it. Okay. Disc 3 has the Dario Argento cut. My favorite cut of all of these, and I had these cuts of this movie before in an Anchor Bay set that was put out on DVD. So I've seen these cuts before, I just haven't seen them in this pristine of presentation. I really like the Argento cut because I'm a big fan of Argento. And Argento and Romero were friends. They collaborated on, there's an anthology called Buried Alive, I believe that's what it's called, that they collaborated on. They were good friends back in the 70s. So for the Italian release of Dawn of the Dead, Argento felt there was too much humor. So his cut is a little gorier and less funny. So it's, ends up being a much more nihilistic presentation. I enjoy it, though. I enjoy seeing two friends doing their own interpretations of this film. So this is what's funny, is on the Argento cut is where we get the commentary from the cast. You get Ken Foree, Scott Regner, Galen Ross, and David Ing, I think is the proper pronunciation of that. Anyway, that's your movie discs right there. So you've got 3 cuts of the film to enjoy. Again, let me know in the comments, what is your favorite cut of these? If you've seen this set before, if you saw the Anchor Bay set and you're familiar with the films, let me know in the comments which one you prefer. The theatrical is my favorite, but then a close second is the Argento cut. So the first 2 discs are 4Ks, no problem there. The third disc is a Blu-ray, so this is where we get into the region coding issue that I'm going to have to deal with. I think I'm in search of an as inexpensive of 4K not 4K, an inexpensive all-region Blu-ray player, cheap as I can find. I just need to be able to watch the bonus features and things here. I know there's other ways that I can go about seeing these from these discs, and I will probably do that in the meantime. But I have other import films that I would love to be able to watch, so I'm working on that. If you have a suggestion for what to buy, drop it in the comments for me. Disc 4 is where the bonus features begin, and what was surprising to me and exciting to me is all the new stuff. Because a lot of the stuff that's here I've seen before in that original release, but there's a lot of new stuff here for me to dig into. The first one I'm very excited for. It's called Zombies and Bikers. It's an hour long, and it's a series of interviews with the zombie extras and the biker extras that are in the film. Memories of Monroeville is very fun. I can't wait to look at this again. I haven't seen it in years. This is a location tour of the Monroeville Mall where the film was shot. It's about 30 minutes. It's really fun to see sort of the side-by-side comparisons. I wonder now how... This is an older release. I wonder what that mall looks like now. Okay, so also we get... Raising the Dead. This is 23 minutes long, and this focuses on sort of the production logistics of getting the film made. This is all new to me. All of these are new. Can't wait to see it. The Monroeville one is not, but Zombies and Bikers is new. Raising the Dead is new. And then we have a new 13-minute interview with Tom Savini talking about the special effects from Dawn of the Dead. Again, new. Also, we get Dummies. It's called Dummies, an interview with Richard France, and that is also 13 minutes. Brand new. And there's a Lost Romero interview. This may be the greatest piece of film history that's on this set. It said, a never before released 20-minute interview with George Romero talking about Dawn of the Dead. So there are a bunch of some Super 8mm footage from the mall taken back in the day. It's about 13 minutes worth, and then there's also a new version, a new commentary from the extra who shot that footage. Document of the Dead is on here. Document of the Dead is an 85-minute documentary. This is an extended cut of that movie. I think it's really one of the best documentaries about a film, like a filmmaking of a film that's ever been made. It's a really great documentary that goes in depth into the making of Dawn of the Dead. And if I'm umming a lot because I'm just digging through this with you. I'm just like so excited to. The minute this video is done, I'm going to my projector and popping this thing in. So there's also a definitive cut of this Document of the Dead. It's 100 minutes long, and there's commentary by Roy Frumke, I guess is how you pronounce his name. He's the filmmaker, so it'll be great to hear him speak on the whole process of making that film. Then there's a brand new documentary called The Dead Will Walk. Well, it's not brand new. It's a 2014 documentary called The Dead Will Walk. It's 80 minutes long. I believe I saw this. I believe this was in the previous set. So that's that. That, and not, taking it lightly, that is a ton of extras, and that's what's in this first digipack. The second digipack. Now, I think at some point you'll be able to buy from Second Sight just the 4K of the movie, which is great, but you won't get this digipack right here. And you may or may not care. I do. Another floater. Looks okay though. Looks good. Now, this pack right here is really for the hardcore Dawn of the Dead fan and the fan of filmmaking, the process of filmmaking. This is 3 audio CDs there. Let me pop the first disc out and show you. Disc 1 is 17 tracks from Goblin. Now, if you don't know who Goblin is, you should. Goblin is Dario Argento's go-to band for doing music for his films in the 70s. And Goblin did a soundtrack for Dawn of the Dead, for the Argento cut. The other 2 discs are library collections of all of the music from Dawn of the Dead. All of the sound cues are here. So if you're a fan of this film, you couldn't ask for anything else. This thing has everything. So you get these 2 digipacks here, down into this beautiful, nice, solid box here. And again, we have that it's a 4K restoration. The novelization of the film and the epic collection, 180 pages of essays and artwork from Dawn of the Dead. I've been very, very lucky in 2022. I've acquired some very beautiful and special library quality archival type of releases, and this may be the most important one that I've gotten. There it is, guys. That is your unboxing for the Second Sight Dawn of the Dead collection. Fantastic. I'll be back. I'll let you know in a future video what I thought of the transfer, the audio, that kind of thing. I can tell you from the majority of the bonus features that they are top-notch. They are very well done and very informative. The new stuff sounds really good. This is my very first Second Sight release. If you've bought Second Sight releases before, please tell me what you thought of those in the comments. And I will share back with you my feelings on the bonus features as I get through them. Because I think until I can figure out this all region Blu-ray player situation, I'm just going to have to maybe rip those discs to be able to watch the stuff, because I'm not going to wait until I find a player to watch the stuff. I'm going to be spending the next week to 2 weeks digging through all of this stuff. Anyway, that's all I have for you. It's a short video, but I was so excited to share this with you. Until next we meet, pull something cool off your shelf, share it with your friends and family, and remind them of why physical media is the best way to watch films and TV. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you on the next one.